So I have got many times visions what is going to happen in the future, and that has happened. And visions, yeah, many times you uh, get some ascended masters in your vision. Ascended master like the all the Hindu deities sometimes, and even some angels, what you call archangels. I've seen many times Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael in my visions, or sometimes you can say early morning dreams. Before we do the meditation, sometimes I get those kind of visions, and they are always giving you some message.
Hi, this is Akanksshaa. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. If you resonate with me, please like, comment, and share. Welcome to Multidimensional Soul Podcast and a Talk Show. On this show, we talk about deep spiritual and mystical experiences of people which we normally shy away talking about. We are more than our physical body, we are spiritual beings on a human journey, and we discuss how a soul exists on multiple dimensions. We discuss science, technology, and spirituality point of views and perspectives on this show. Our purpose is to open our minds to limitless possibilities and our hearts to love and shine the light within bright. Our guest today is Sanjanaa Deodhar. Sanjana is an expert pranic healer, batch flower remedy healer, access bars healer, radical healer, and she uses different healing modalities for her clients. In our conversation today, Sanjana talked about miraculous and magical healings that she could do for her clients by going beyond the physical, and she talked about how she gets her insights and how she heals people. So let's dive right in. Hi, Sanjana. It's so lovely to have you here on Multidimensional Soul Podcast. A very warm welcome to you.
Thank you, Akanksha. Thank you for this opportunity.
Amazing. So, you've been an awesome healer, and you also are doing a lot of things. I would like to know, how did you get into this energy work, healing, and spirituality? What was your childhood experience like? Did you get into it in the childhood itself or later on? Was there any turning point which got you into this?
Yes, definitely there was a turning point why I came in the healing. But as you are asking me about my childhood, then I am born in a Maharashtrian family where my parents, both my parents, were very philosophical, or you can say they were too much into gods and goddesses, especially my father, because my father was an astrologer also, and now he's no more. But my father was in palmistry, in astrology, in vastu, in tarot. So everything started because of my father. So I started getting interest in all these things when I was 16 years old. So especially when after my 10th standard in the vacation, I started reading all the spiritual books, all the knowledge which my father were always giving it to me while discussing some stories, or when people were coming to him, or he was consulting people. So I used to sit with him. I used to listen what he is guiding people, how he is guiding people. So my all the spiritual learning started when I was 16 years old. So I was having inclination towards it because of my parents. My mother is also very philosophical. She used to listen to Osho, Bhagavad Gita, and all other stuff always. So because of the family, I was having strong inclination towards the spirituality from the beginning. And if you ask me about the healing, it was not a planned event. I'm a commerce graduate. I did my fashion designing, and after my fashion designing, I was pursuing my career. But then suddenly my father, got a cancer. It was a relapse after 13 years. And then at that time, this is 18 years before I was talking about. discussing. So that time the doctor told us that he will go through a lot of pain, and it will be unbearable for him, and we don't have any medicines for it. Inject him morphine. And I was very close to my father, and that time I felt there should be something that I should help him. And then I came into pranic healing. I learned pranic healing, and as soon as I learned pranic healing, my first patient was my father. And I applied pranic healing on him. Like, I was applying pranic healing in the morning, in the evening. So, 2 to 3 times I was healing him. But he was there for 1.5 months after I learned pranic healing, but he never complained even a single time that he was going through pain. Everyone used to ask him, are you getting any pain? Are you uncomfortable? He was weak, definitely, because he was in a terminal state of cancer. But he never complained that he was going through any pain. And, that gave me a confidence that I can be a healer. I can help someone. And then my journey of healer started from there. So it's a turning point. Because of my father only I came in spirituality, even because of my mother. But because he was an astrologer, all these occult sciences and study of occult sciences I learned from him. And because of his illness only I came into pranic healing. And then the non-stop journey of healing started. Then I learned many other modalities. I learned access bars. From last 18 years I'm a pranic healer. From 9 years I'm access bar therapist. I'm also into radical healing. I'm into EFT. I'm into Bach flowers. So many modalities I'm applying, and I'm getting great results after applying all these modalities.
Amazing. Oh, and what a touching story that you actually started doing it for your father, and now I think you're helping a lot of people through this. So you have done a lot of healing so far, and I do know that some of them have been miraculous experiences. So can you share a couple of them with us?
Okay. If you ask about the experiences, there are a lot many, but whatever comes to my mind immediately, I'll describe it. So when it comes, as I told you that from last 18 years, I'm into pranic healing. So I have lot magical experiences and miraculous healing experiences of people to whom I have healed. Okay, so one of the experience that one lady, now I'll not take the name of the patients because of we are not supposed to reveal the name of the people. So as a healer, I was healing her, and she delivered a baby, and within 2 days she went into coma. And the baby was just 2 days old, the baby girl, and doctor couldn't understand that why the patient went into a coma. And there were a lot of treatments going on. They were everything they were doing, like they were doing a lot of prayers, Mrityunjay mantra, and many things were happening, and I was not aware. And then suddenly the patient's sister uh, recalled my name. Oh, I know someone who does the pranic healing, and she met me, but I totally forgot about her. And then she contacted me. After 1 month of her coma, we started healing. I started healing it with me. Some two healers also I asked them to heal because it was a very serious case. And three of us were healing her, and she revived back within 1 week. And now she's absolutely fine. And this was a miracle for all the doctors who were present there, and it was a miracle for the family members also. And now she is absolutely fine, and her daughter is 5 years old.
Oh, wow.
So this is one
Amazing.
miraculous experience which I shared. Another miraculous experience: 28 years old girl came from a honeymoon and suddenly fainted. And then doctor told her there is a clot in her brain, and because of that she got a brain hemorrhage and so on. And doctor said there is only 30% chance that she will survive. And then we came into picture after 2 days, And again, we started healing, and she was home within 15 days. Now she's doing everything, normal life. She's living a very normal life. So there are a lot many experiences. There was one more experience I'll share. There's one boy who used to get very violent. 13 years boy. He used to beat his mother, used to beat his pet animals, and everything was on. Psychologist was counseling him. There's some medicines were going on, but he was not getting any results. So as soon as we took that time help of tarot cards, we took help of we did some vastu changes also in this case. So we always do the holistic remedies, because only healing will not help. Sometimes there are some problems with the horoscope or planetical positions, or some changes in the vastu will make a lot of difference. So, we guide overall all the remedies we give with the holistic solutions, which will be easy for the family members to do. And now that boy is absolutely normal. No sign of violence at all. So from last 1 year, we have not healed that boy, and he's living his normal life. There are a lot of experiences. There will be list of experiences which I can share with you, but these are some of them.
Oh, amazing, amazing. And all these things you do just with distant healing or in-person healing? It is completely non-invasive. You don't do anything, no medicines, nothing, right? It's just distant healing.
Yeah. See, these all three cases are cases of distance healing, because both the patient were in ICU. Okay. So both the patients were not in a condition where we can go and meet them. So when they came back, we went and met. But that time it was not possible to even go and see them, because the doctors were not allowing anyone to meet. So just from the photo and birth date and name, we started healing them. Obviously, we took the family's consent, because without consent, we can't heal anyone. So that was both the cases, which all three cases are the distance healing cases.
Wow,
Because
amazing.
initially, that boy who was violent was even not aware about that we were healing him.
Okay.
Was not aware. Then after 10-15 days, when he started changing, the mother told him that, we are taking one auntie's help and she is healing you. Then he said, okay, okay, it's okay. If she heals me, I'm fine with it. Then he came to know that healing is happening. And then he was receptive.
Hmm.
But all three cases were distance healing, and all these cases of pranic healing.
Okay. Now, you have done so many healings, and while doing healings, what is your experience? Why do we get these diseases in the body? Disease, as in body not being in harmony or balance, right? So, what is your experience? Are they primarily because of the emotional issues, or are they something to do with past life? And you also said that there, in some cases, you've given holistic solutions like Vastu and astrology. So, what is your experience like in majority of the cases? Why do we get these kind of problems?
See, diseases, there will be many reasons. As far as diseases are concerned, now 50% to 60% diseases are the lifestyle issues. Okay, because of the most of them are stress induced, wrong lifestyle, wrong food, wrong habits. So that is why disease are more comparatively what we are seeing in the new age. So this is one thing. And another thing is, many times I have experienced that this is not only of this birth, there is a past life influences. So which we can read with Akashic Records, or which we can read with the horoscopical conditions or the planetical positions. So with that, we come to know that what exactly the situation is, whether it's a karmic thing. Sometimes we have done some negative karmas in the past life, and we are suffering in this birth. So that also we come to know from the planetical positions, and even with the Akashic Records, we come to know. So with that also, we take lot of help, and then we make the changes into healing. So again, it's a holistic thing. So there are past life things, which affects the people, and they suffer a lot. So definitely all these remedies and all these changes like Vastu, help of Akashic or a tarot card reading, also get help them to get a lot of solutions that time. And accordingly, we as a healer, we can make the changes in our healing protocols.
Okay.
So overall, everything helps.
Right. So you mentioned about Akashic Records. So for our viewers, can you just explain in brief what are Akashic Records and how do you access them?
Yeah, Akashic Records is something which is, every soul has a record. How many incarnations we are taking. Every record is there in Akasha, and it's like a Akashic library. So every soul, how many births he has taken, and what has happened in that birth, and why we are suffering in this birth. Everything is written in the Akashic Records. Obviously, for that, for healing or Akashic Records, we have to get a formal training. It's not that I know Akashic Records by birth. Obviously, I have taken the training for Akashic Records, or I have taken a lot of training to do the healing to people. So, Akashic Records help us when there is no solution, when we find that the person is again and again going in the same vicious cycle, or again and again getting into same kind of problem where he's not getting the solution, or he's not able to come out of the negative situations. So that time Akashic Records helps us a lot, because we go to Akashic Records, check. Obviously for that you need a lot of intuitive powers, and a lot of meditation has to be done, and we come to know that what exactly is the problem, and then we help that person understanding his Akashic record, so we can give them solutions that what has gone wrong, and accordingly we suggest them what can be done, and then we heal them. That is how Akashic records helps.
Okay. So my understanding is, so Akasha is Sanskrit word. It means ether, and it's like a field or a library of all beings and across all lifetimes, and it is not anywhere fixed in space. It is everywhere. Am I right? Okay. Okay. So can
You can
you
say
tell?
it's in universe.
Okay. So in Akashic Records, you will see different lifetimes and probably different timelines, because if we make different choices, then different timelines emerge out of that. So you have mentioned that you have done Akashic Records before. Can you give us any one example where it helped a client or a patient?
Yeah, this is a little funny example. We were having why we are, I'm saying we because I am a founder of Mystical Miracle Holistic Healing Center, where we are 17 healers working together. So always it comes to we as a team. Okay. So uh, I was treating one patient who was suffering with bad relationship. He used to get into a relationship, and always something went wrong, and breakup happened, and then he came crying all the time. So it happened for 10 years, and he started getting the suicidal tendencies, that oh, there is no point in living life when I'm investing my time, my energy, and all my emotion into someone, and something always it goes negative. Either that person denies in the relationship, or breaks up, or the family members of that person comes into the picture, and it is not materializing. So he started getting the suicidal tendencies, where we were worried. That time, we thought, we should help him with the Akashic records. And then we did the Akashic records, and there were a lot of problems in his past birth as far as the relationship were concerned. And we gave him a lot of solutions for that, because that was a very karmic, and that is why he was not getting into a stable relationship. After he did a lot of remedies with the help of Akashic records, because in the past life he troubled many women. He troubled many women, and in return he was getting troubled in this lifetime. So then he came to know about it, and he did a lot of solutions. Okay. So he did, then he said, I have done a lot of prashchittas. I hope I'm going to get a good wife now. And now he's happily married.
Oh, wow. Okay. In Akashic Records, as far as I remember, we also know about the soul contracts that we have. Can we change these contracts anytime during this lifetime? Like we plan, there is a soul blueprint that we have for this lifetime, and there are certain soul contracts that we do before coming into this life. So, can we change these contracts in any way?
As far as I know, the 90% thing goes as per the blueprint. But in some cases, yes, the soul changes the plan or the, whatever the planning has been done. So there are chances that sometimes it changes, but the 10% chances, not very common. But soul contracts, yes, it changes in some cases.
Okay. You have talked about distant healing, and I remember you had mentioned that you can actually scan the body and see in each organ what kind of problems are there. So, can you tell us a little bit about the process and exactly how does it happen?
Yeah, see, as a healer, we are trained accordingly. So I would be able to, disclose about the training what we got, because I'm not a trainer, so I won't be able to disclose it on this platform. But I can tell you that every human body has 7 different auras. Like some we normally know as a mental aura, astral aura, okay, and the physical body and etheric body. Etheric body, astral body, mental body. So these are the main 4 auras where we do healing. In this, in the mental body, there are a lot of thoughts which we are in a day. More than 60,000 thoughts are there in our head. So all reflects in the mental body. The emotions we are going through. If it's a anger, if it's a love, it's a compassion, if it's a sympathy, love, affection, compassion. Not only that, but anger, violence, all these negative feelings also comes into the astral body. And even the etheric body, if we are not, hygienic, using the, proper products on our physical body, that also comes into the etheric body. Even whatever the food which we are eating, if that is wrong, that also reflects in our etheric body. Okay, so everything is a blueprint. So everything reflects whatever is our emotion, our thoughts, and our food habits, whatever products we are using. Everything reflects in our all the bodies and the chakras. Now, there are 7 chakras. There are many chakras because every therapy has a different, every modality tell you something different. Every modality, people will say, no, this is right, this is wrong. But there are many. We are open. Let's be open and we say there are many chakras in the body. And the major 7 chakras, what we know, are the major connections. Like if we are talking about the crown and ajna, they're connected with head. We are talking about the throat, then it is connected with the thyroid glands. This is about the pineal and pituitary glands. So every chakra is related with your glands. Every chakra is related with the organ which is closer to that. Okay, if I'm talking about the heart chakra, obviously it is connected with the heart and my lungs. Then if I'm talking about solar, it is connected with my digestive system. If I'm talking about the sacral chakra, then it's related with the reproductive organ and those glands. And the last is the Mooladhara, which is at the end of the spine, that is related with my bones, muscles, and blood. So every chakra is related with the organs, glands, and every chakra even is related with your mental body, astral body, and etheric body. So when we are healing, we are cleaning these bodies and chakras. We are not touching the physical body of the person. Okay. So we are removing the negativity from there. Okay. That is why we need person's consent before we start healing. So he will be willing and allowing us to clean the chakras and clean the aura of the person. So that is how it happens. So that is how we are trained to scan the aura and we are trained to scan the chakras of the person and to remove the negativity. And the person, we invoke and get the universal energy and charge the chakras again. So, we are removing the dead negative prana from the body and we are giving the universal positive pranic energy when as far as the pranic healing is concerned. So the person revives back, or if he has a disease, it makes a lot of difference in his aura. And then once the physical, the aura is, positive, slowly it is going to affect the physical body, and the physical body starts getting cured. So there is a lag time between. So it takes 24 hours for you to, minimum 12 to 24 hours to understand that healing has happened. But people who are very sensitive will immediately come to know about.
Right, yes. Amazing. So, Sanjana, you've been into this for so many years. What has been your deepest, most profound, or you can say mystical spiritual experience?
Mystical spiritual experiences are lot many. As far as healing is concerned, as I told all, there are a lot of success stories which I describe. But when we are into spirituality, or when we are into a healing modality, we are supposed to do meditations. Without meditations, we can't do healing, because if our aura is not strong, our chakras are not strong and clean enough, we can't heal others. Otherwise, we will be sick if our aura and chakras are not good. So, for strengthening or to be more intuitive, to understand healing better, the spirituality is required. So, we do a lot of meditations. So, in those meditations, you get a lot of, visions. You get a lot of visions. So, I have got many times visions what is going to happen in the future. And that has happened. Means I have not discussed with anyone, but that has happened, because I don't want to boast myself or establish myself that I know everything and I understand everything. I don't like it. So I don't do that. But that is what I have experienced, that many times you come to know before. When I'm talking to a person, it comes in front of you that what exactly he's telling and what exactly is the situation. Sometimes people give you false information, and if you are intuitive enough, you come to know that this is a wrong information is provided. So all these things comes when you have that kind of a spiritual inclination, or having that kind of a meditation to understand what is right and what is wrong. And that helps you in healing, and that helps you in taking the right decisions in life.
Right. You mentioned that you had uh, many times visions in the meditations, and you experienced probably the transcendental states. So, can you give us one of your personal experience where you got some vision or some out of body experience, or you traveled somewhere, something like that?
Well, out of body experiences as a meditator, we get not very frequently, but yes, most of the time now I'm practicing meditation from last 17 to 18 years. So this out of body experience has happened maybe uh, 5 to 6 times, not more than that. Means at least in my case, out of body experience is 5 to 6 times, not more than that. It happens always when you are not expecting it. That is what is my experiences. And visions, yeah, many times, you uh, get some ascended masters in your vision. Ascended master, like, the all the Hindu deities sometimes, and even some angels, what you call archangels. I've seen many times Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael in my, visions, or sometimes you can say early morning dreams. Before we do the meditation, sometimes I get those kind of visions, and they are always giving you some message. Many times when we are doing the soul meditation, we get that kind of a soul connection where soul is transferring a lot of information to you. It's a lot of, you can say, a lot of downloads, or higher soul is giving you a lot of information. So that happens many times when we are doing the soul meditation. In that, we get a lot of downloads, understanding, and when you are meditating, you get a lot of clarity about the things very easily. Like if you are a normal human being, it takes a lot of time for you to understand a problem. But when you are a meditator, it becomes very easy for you to understand the problem quickly and to get the solution, or you understand what is the right thing to do in this situation. So
Okay.
this is how it is.
Amazing. So right now, as we all are aware that there is a ascension happening on Earth, and the Earth itself is changing its vibration to into fifth dimension. And as we understand from a lot of spiritual leaders or teachers across the world, is that ascended masters and like Babaji and there are others and archangels are actively helping humanity through this ascension. So, have you got any downloads or messages on that front from any of the higher beings?
Not really. Not really that I got any downloads regarding this. But yes, there are a lot of changes happening. There is a lot of changes is going to happen in with the humanity. That is the message which I think all the meditators get. It's a, you can say it's a mild message which all the time coming, that change is happening, but not exactly the vision that what is going to happen, or I haven't got that kind of vision till today. I don't know about the future, but till today I've not got that kind of vision. But yes, messages are coming that there are a lot of change happening. That is for sure.
What kind of changes are happening? Are we all going to shift into higher vibration, or are some of, because there are many theories about this, and different people have received different messages, that some say that we all as humanity are going to move into new earth or the higher vibration. Some say that only some of us who choose to ascend will ascend, and the ones who do not choose to ascend will be left on some split 3D earth or something like that. So, what is exactly going to happen in, because right now there's so much chaos, so many wars happening, and um, there is a lot of fear and panic that is also induced by media, which may not be necessarily happening on the ground, but yes, there is a lot of chaos happening, and the world is actually getting smaller because of the internet and social media. That because of that, everybody around the world knows what is happening across the world. So this chaos is kind of coming to the surface. So what is your perspective on all of this?
Yeah, definitely there is a lot of chaos happening, and it is going to happen more and more. There is a lot of creative destruction is going to happen. Okay, which is required to happen. Now, what will happen and how will happen, that maybe we'll come to know after some years, not so early. But definitely the creative destruction, it has to happen. Till that it's not happening, we will not get into the higher vibrations. So this all chaos is happening to get most of us into the higher vibrations. So we all are going towards the higher vibrations, but the suggestion is that this suggestion is there from my side is, if you want to witness all good things or what is happening uh, in the universe or on this fifth dimension, then be a meditator. If you meditate, definitely you will come to know, there will be a lot of visions coming, there will be a lot of messages coming before these changes are going to happen. So if you are meditating, definitely you will come to know about the many changes. So it's better to be a meditator. But definitely the changes are there, bound to come. In some years, there will be a lot of changes happening, and we all will be changing the level of vibrations. But maybe we 100% all will not be changing. There will be some who will not choose to go for the high vibrations.
Okay. And many spiritual teachers, especially in India, are saying that we are now moving into golden age, and this is there is a concept of yuga in Indian scriptures, that we are ending the Kali Yuga now, and some are saying that it is as soon as in the next 20 years or so that we are moving into golden age. So, what's your perspective on that?
The same thing which I said, that it is going to happen. We are just going to be witnessed. Not even in this incarnation, maybe some next more 2, 3 carnations we will take to witness that thing to happen. So nobody's sure about it, but it is going to happen. We are going towards the golden age. So, right now, what is whether we will be in the physical body or we will not be in the physical body, or we will take some other more 2, 3 births to witness it, that we don't have idea, but it is going to happen.
Okay. Now, since you are into so much deeply into energy work, and even the scientists like Einstein and everybody says that everything is energy, and that's all there is. Everything is consciousness and energy. Even your chair and table is like dense, but it is still consciousness and energy. What's your perspective on artificial intelligence? Will it become self-aware? Will it be a boon for the humanity, or will it be a curse for the humanity?
Definitely, it is going to be a boon only. Initially, when there will everything computerized started, everybody was worried, "Arey, hamare to job jayenge. We will be jobless if this happens and that happens." But no, we will be having control. Even if even AI is coming, we will be operating it and we will be having the control. Yes, the fear is always there in the mind because so many things are happening. But I don't think that the AI will take over the humanity. That will never happen.
Hmm.
Everything will be under our control only, but it will be very helpful. And now how people will use it, that depends on person to person. If the person is in the higher vibration, he will use it for humanity, for the good. And if the person is in the lower vibration, then he will not use it for the good. It depends on the person to person. It changes, but it is a boon. Definitely, it is a boon.
Okay. So I'm going to ask a few questions which I ask all my guests. The first one is, what is the ultimate purpose of life as per you?
Again, ultimate purpose of life will change person to person. It is going to change person to person. For me, if I think what is something, even if you wake me up from the sleep and will ask me to do, without giving any reasons, what will you do? Then I will say I will be doing healing. So it looks like that my purpose is healing. So it's not only healing, with a pranic healing was, or the giving access bar therapy, or giving a tarot card advice or something like that, but it's always a healing. So maybe everyone will choose a different thing. Some people will choose teaching. Some will, choose something else. So it will vary person to person.
Okay. How do you align to your soul's blueprint?
To align with what I feel, that is what is my knowledge is, to align with my soul's blueprint is doing service, because that gives me ultimate happiness. When I'm doing service, or I'm doing something for higher good, that is something which aligns with my soul's blueprint. That's what I feel.
Okay. What is self-love to you?
Self love, again, it's, I will say, self love for me is healing.
Okay.
To heal myself and heal others.
Okay.
That is self love for me.
What is love to you?
What makes you happy is love.
Oh, okay. And what is holistic well-being for you?
Well, holistic well being is the person should be mentally, emotionally, should be happy, physically, should be fit, and financially, uh, should have a choice. That person should have choice. Whatever he wants to do or whatever she wants to do, they should be able to do it. So it's not only that, oh, I don't want money, I want money. Everyone wants money. It's necessary. It's a energy, and we all need money. So, with the mental, physical, emotional happiness, the financial abundance is required. And if you are again aligned with the soul blueprint, you will come to know that where and from which source the abundance is coming. Because for everyone, it will be a different. Like for me, it's a more of healing, service, or spirituality. For some other people, it will be teaching or some doing some other activities. But then if you are aligned, if you are meditating, the messages will come to you that where the abundance will be coming from, then that will be abundance, like a happiness, abundance like satisfaction or contentment getting from people you are healing. That is also abundance which is coming to you. So on all levels, you have to be, getting the abundance and prosperity from every area of your life. That I'll say the holistic healing.
Okay. Okay. And what is your parting message for our audience?
How much ever you are busy or how much ever you are, um, you know, engrossed in the work, because everybody will be having a different professions and their a life path or life purposes will be different. But try to be a meditator. Do meditations, whatever meditations you are comfortable with, but definitely meditations help people, to center themselves or ground their energies to get more clarity. Because as you said, that there are a lot of things changing and we are shifting to higher vibrations. If you have that kind of feeling that you also want to switch to higher vibrations, then doing good or will to do good, doing meditations are very important. So my message, or you can say what I will say from my, heart is do meditations regularly, do a lot of service, whoever can and however can, you can help people. And then it will be easy for you to shift to the higher vibrations. So this is what I can, suggest to people. Not, I will not say my message, but this is what I can suggest to people.
Amazing. Okay. And where can people find you? Can you give your website or?
Yeah, I will give my website. I can give you my contact number and email ID, and people can, find me there. And I'm always there for their service.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. It was an honor having you here, and it was an absolute pleasure having you on this podcast, Sanjana. Thank you.
Same here, Akanksshaa. Amazing interview. I feel you are so spiritually evolved that you are meeting so many people, who are healers and, who are inclined to the spirituality, so congratulations to you, and, keep doing this good work, and a lot of people will be getting help from your work.
Thank you.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you so much.